don't know if I should do ballet or pretend to play the violin. I don't know what that was. So much for my ballet.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be running. How many do we got?
80.
Christmas music, guys. Can you guess what the theme is today? Oh man.
Oh.
The whole point. Next week. Alright, we're good. Hello everyone. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful day outside.
It is a beautiful day.
We won't be able to see that. That's okay. Happy Monday. Happy to have you guys on here. Couple of announcements. Give it maybe another minute and let people get on. Are we good?
We're at 147.
So we're good. Okay. So, announcements. We have 3 spots left in the Floriani event. I'll just hold up the poster again. It's the Floriani Disappearing Dresden. There are 3 spots available for this one. So if you're wanting to sign up, then please feel free to do so. It is December 1st at 10 a.m. And we have, again, 3 more kits. And we'll go over the announcements again in just a little bit for those of you who haven't signed on yet. I'm talking for for people who are going to be viewing this later. We have on December 11th, we have an AccuQuilt event. That is the cut time quilt more. If I can stand up straight. Promise I haven't been drinking. So that one is going to teach you about how safe, accurate, and fast it is. Learn a little bit more about cutters and the dies. And then on December 17th at 10 a.m., that's the Mastering the Cubes. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with it. For those of you who aren't, I suggest signing up for the event, though,
Absolutely.
because there are tons of different blocks that you can make with the dies that are within the cube. And the cubes have more than 1 die in there. They have more than 2. They have more than 3. Anybody who guess how many dies are in there? So it's going to teach you about the cubes and the companion set. So for Go, there are companion sets that are angles and corners. And then there's even like a serendipitous cube. What is it? A serendipity cube? I think that's how really pretty, really pretty. And then there is a new English paper piecing cube as well. So if you guys are interested in that, that would be a fun thing to sign up for.
Customer says that the second AccuQuilt event is full and we're taking a wait list.
Who said that?
A customer.
Oh, okay. So that's the announcements that I have for you. Some things that we wanted to show you. So a lot of you people who shop at the...
Sally says, Amanda, Tyra Banks called. She wants you to be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, that's great. That would be... Not sure I'd make it. Some pretty heavy-duty dancing there, although I would love it.
You could be a second host.
Oh, with Tyra?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Show up in a Barbie gown. Okay, so the Janine Babbage designs, you know that we're famous for our love for Janine Babbage. And a lot of the people who shop here at the Littleton store have seen this on our front counter. But I just wanted to show you a couple of the petite table toppers. This one is from the collection number 3, which is the winter holiday collection. So a lot of you have probably seen this one. This is the snowman one. There is a candy cane, gingerbread, the snowman, and then presents on this option. And Cindy is actually working on this, and she just has to finish her binding. So look at how cute that is. So cute. She says it looks like a bowl right now, but it's not a bowl. Isn't it cute? So they are $18, and you get those 4 designs in there. But wait, there's more. There is, I'm missing one. There it is. There is a Halloween edition, which is collection number 2. And yes, ladies, we are working backwards. We started with 3 and we're going to end up at 1. So we have the Halloween where there's a ghost, bats, pumpkin, candy corn, and the witch hat. So this one actually has a little bit more in there. And then we have number 1, which is the fruits. So you have apple, peach, cherries, and a pear. So really cute.
To go with all those fruit coasters that everybody made at the beginning of COVID.
Right. So these are wonderful addition. I mean, I wouldn't mind having one and put in a candle right in the middle
Absolutely.
of it on the kitchen table for the holidays.
Oh, Mary.
What?
She says she just bought the summer one and she's got the emoji of the crying.
Oh. So those are adorable. We have a winner from last Friday's video, and that is going to be Kim Pens. You have won the mountain and plains pattern here for you, so we'll leave it here. And then I have a couple of jokes, and then we'll kind of dive into
A couple,
a few, whatever,
oh,
3. Few.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the difference between snowmen and snow women?
Oh gosh.
Snowballs. Why did the Grinch rob the liquor store? He was desperate for some holiday spirit. He needs it. What do you call an elf wearing earmuffs? Whatever the hell you want. He can't hear you.
Oh my goodness. Could you do the price for the petite toppers again?
They are each $18, ladies.
Very cute.
$18 a pop. All right, we also wanted to show you a new fabric bundle. This is a 3-yard bundle, and
we might have to open one of these up so they can see the whole effect.
The whole effect. We can do that. All right, so really pretty colors in there. So like a cream color, a green, off-white, a blue, a black, and a, don't they call this one Nantucket?
Yes.
The Nantucket's my favorite.
I think so, mine too. And the black.
The Nantucket and the cream,
white.
I think. They're so pretty.
They are pretty.
We'll find the bolt of this so that we can show you.
Maybe Matt can help us again.
There are bolts of this fabric. We want to show them one. So that is a 3-yard bundle. So, while Matt's getting that, we'll talk about what we're going to be doing today. So we are going to be working on a gift card holder. So there's 2 different options. There is the stocking, and you can see I've addressed them to my children. So the stocking option, but the gift cards just fit nicely in there. And then we have a mitten option. Both kits are going to be $3.99, and within the kit are enough fabric to make 2.
Can you open it up like you did on Friday?
Oh, man.
Can we hold the bolt?
You guys are making this difficult.
So pretty. I just love all the sparkles.
You didn't tell me with enough time where I could have put this online for everybody. So it's your fault.
Blame me.
Blame her.
So, yes. These designs are from Embroidery Garden. They are not a free design, but I thought that they are just too cute. I mean, they are easily done. You'll see in the video that they are actually just a 1-minute stitch out each, but that is also without the personalization. So they are very easy, they're quick, but I figured they're so cute, why not do both? So they are 2 separate designs, they do not come together. So on our website, under the events calendar for today's date, there's a picture of both, but there's a link to take you to the mitten and a link to take you to your stocking. So, and again, the kits are $3.99, and you'll be able to make 2 stockings in the stocking kit and 2 mittens in the mitten kit. And normally, ladies, we have a picture of the kit on there. However, we're
having technical difficulties.
Yes, our printer is leaking a little bit. Sad day.
Carol, I am sorry. I was planning on doing one of the toppers for a live, but there is just way too much to do to be able to fit it in a live. So it's
a lot of work.
But if you need help with it, I would be happy to do that.
So in the video, or for the project today, the tools that I'm going to be using is the turning tool, a fabric folding pen, a roll and press, which I actually do not have any available to show. Huh? Oh, they showed up. Cool. Matt, Ruth's fabric is behind the counter. And I'm also going to be using Fisker's pinking shears when the project is done in order to trim away my excess for easy trimming to get rid of that bulk. So we're going to start today with the mitten. I hope I have.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. I'm a little positive. So I don't think I brought the instructions over, and I wanted to show
Carol, I would be happy to help you pick out fabric. However, kitting them is just the fabrics it's a little much for us to do kits for, especially the binding. The patterns, Lorraine, are $18 per design, per CD. And I can go and show you the 3 options again. 3, 2, 1. Winter holiday, Halloween, and fruits. All right. Who's ready to start stitching?
Me. It's me. I'm ready. Okay, so both of these are going to fit in a 4x4 hoop, and we are going to stitch both out. One we're going to do normal, and the other we're going to add a name to the top. So what I have in the hoop is a no-show mesh. So on here it does say to use a no-show mesh for the mitten gift card holder. The stocking is a little bit different, but I recommend just sticking with the no-show mesh. I had better results that way. So in your kit, because you're going to be making 2, you're going to have 2 of these pieces for one. But we have, and I need to grab one more. So we have one piece that's 6 by 10, and we're going to fold this right sides together.
Wrong sides together?
Yes, wrong sides together. And we're going to press it.
Oh, getting all up close.
Excuse me. Got it?
We'll help her out here as she helps the customer at the door.
I'll be right with you, okay?
That's okay. I'm going to my bathroom.
Okay.
Yes, Lorraine, the designs for today are not a free design. They are from Embroidery Garden, and Amanda has a link on the calendar page for you to get those.
All right.
Roll and press.
All right, so we have our 6 by 10, And then we have fabric piece, and what I like about their instructions is it has these little red letters. So our piece A is going to be a piece of batting. However, the first one that I made for Mr. Miko, there's batting in here, and it's a little thicker than I'd actually like it to be for just being either an ornament or a gift card holder or a money slot, whatever it is that you're wanting to do with it. Some chapstick would fit nicely in here too. There's lots of small things you can fit in here. But it was a little bit bulky and hard to turn, so I actually did not put any batting in the kit because I am not going to be using it in the video today. If you would like, you're more than welcome to use a piece of batting if you have some in your stash. So we're just going to be using pieces B through E. So piece B, we have a piece that's going to be 6 by 5. And then we have our cuff that's going to be 6 by 2. And then we have piece D, and that's going to be the 6 by 10 that we fold in half, wrong sides together. And this will measure 6 by 5 when it's folded together. And then we need an additional piece of 6 by 5. And then we have our ribbon over here. So
yeah, we do our best to try and find some free designs. However, you know, some of them are just so cute that we can't resist.
Yes. Next Monday, I think we're going to try and get you a free one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go in and select my mitten. And I mean, for $4.99 and how easy these are, you could make 10 of these.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It'd be completely worth that $4.99 price and have Christmas done for some friends.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of bounce around a little bit just because we're not using that batting. So the instructions for the video and what I'm doing today is going to be a little bit different than if you're choosing to use that. So it says that in our hoop it should be covering with a piece of batting, and we're going to bypass that. So right now we're going to stitch our placement line. Might want to send it to embroidery.
Yeah, embroidery would be good. Hanging Christmas lights.
Oh man. So right now we're stitching a placement line. So we're going to get a fabric piece B, and that is going to be one of the pieces that is 6 by 5, and it tells you to place the fabric right side down. No, that's the next part. So you're going to take one of the red pieces of fabric and you're going to place it right along that stitch line, and it's telling you that you want to have your 6-inch piece along that stitch line for your placement rather than the 5. And then at the same time you're going to get your cuff piece that's 6 by 2 and place that right side down. If you're not using the kit and you're using a different fabric that has a print to it, you'll want to make sure that it's right side down. And then it's going to tack those two pieces together. And that's where we're going to get our fabric folding pen. And we're going to fold this up. Well, might help if I do this right, the whole point of that.
I just thought you were going to apply it after you flipped it.
I'm normally doing it before, but some
I know
people
you normally do,
too.
but I just
All right. And so now it's going to tell us that we want to tack this fabric up . And it's at this step that you're going to want to add any type of personalization in this area here. in order to prevent from having your fabrics stitched together later on. So now would be the time to do that.
That would be a bummer.
And now what I'm going to do is, this is actually the step where we're going to get that tacked down. So we're going to find my tape. Gracias, muchacha.
De nada. I like the black and red check fabric too, Val.
So you want to take your ribbon and place it about 1/4 of an inch past the line on this side, but you want it extending over about 1/2 of an inch, and we're going to tape. And now it's going to tell us that we're going to get the fabric, sorry, of course it goes down. I'm trying to be nice and quiet.
Sorry.
So now we're going to get our piece that we have folded in half, wrong sides together, with the fold coming up towards our line here. So we don't want it completely covering to that line. We want it to come up about 1/8 of an inch. And it's going to stitch just a small line here.
Renee, welcome. We are making gift card holders. So there is a stocking option or there is a mitten option, and each kit makes 2 of whichever one you decide that you want, and they are $3.99.
All right, so now we're going to get our next piece, and we're going to place it right side down, completely covering our area here. And it's going to stitch everything together, but it's going to leave us an opening. So again, we've laid this fabric down right side down. And right now it's going to be tacking down our ribbon, which we've taped in place. The next project, we're going to do things just a little bit differently. And we're going to get our shape of our mitten here. It's our final stitch, guys.
So quick and easy.
1 minute stitch out.
Hi, Sheila from Minnesota.
Hi, Sheila. So because this is a small project and you do have a small opening, you can see how small the opening is here. I actually recommend going back and repeating that last step
To prevent ripping the stitches.
Exactly. That way you can be a little bit more forceful than...
Because sometimes you really just don't have a choice.
Exactly. Do you hand me the pinky shears?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
It's up
She
on my lap.
picked up the trash can.
I'm a big girl. Clean up after myself.
I know I'm not her mom, but it's almost like a proud mom moment right now.
Big things are happening. Oops.
Thanks for sharing, Michelle.
All right, so we're going to take this out of the hoop.
Mary wants to know if you're all packed and moved in.
Everything's out of the old house. I'm going to leave that right there.
All right.
That's as far as our life have gotten. All right, so I'm just taking the pinking shears and cutting around, making sure not to trim any of my stitches. Just be careful around your corners. In this corner, you want to make sure to get really well. So if you can't and you're not comfortable with the pinking shears, then I just do what I'm doing now and kind of avoid that area for right now and just continue going around.
Mary says she thinks she knows the answer.
We're pretty close. Thankfully, we have...
I think I'm more surprised at how quickly everything got packed. Didn't want to let go.
Yeah. Matt went crazy, guys. He's the packer, I'm the unpacker.
Ooh, what are you using?
So I'm using the tuliping scissors just to get into that area a little bit more, with there being several layers and the pinking shears being sometimes a little rough to get into the tight spaces.
Yeah.
Just in that area here because I want my little thumb to be pronounced.
There you go. Ooh, big words.
Can you see why I didn't want to do batting, guys?
So she was making one of these earlier today, and she gets it all turned out, and she's like, "Where's my thumb?"
Oh no, where's the thumb? I wanted to make sure whether I liked it more with the
Batting in or out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a small hole.
Big words and using a wastebasket on the same day.
Oh.
Teresa, you have no idea. Do you need your turning tool?
Yeah.
Pinking sheets. Linda, I think it was supposed to be shears.
Pinking shears. Pinking shears.
Donna, that is a possibility, definitely. She says to unstitch a few stitches and then turn and then sew them back.
You could. The struggle's not that difficult though. Alright, so now we've got our thumb out. Important in that step.
Yes.
And then we're going to turn it out again. And we're going to remove our tape. And then voila.
Mary,
What?
she wants to know how often we visit the liquor store because we laugh so much.
Not enough is the true answer. Just kidding. No drinking on the job. We're professionals.
Birdie asks any information on the Kimber Bell fill in the blank program. You'd have to fill in the blank for me because I have no idea.
So Kate and Christine are going to be doing an announcement on that and on another video at a later time. Okay, so the mitten is done. And yes, we're going to be doing the fill in the blank with Kimber Bell. So the fill in the bank.
Bank? Kimber Bell's gonna fill up my bank? That would be awesome.
Oh goodness. Okay, so Kimber Bell fill in the blank because of COVID and everything that's happened. Like what we normally do once a month at each of our locations with the normal times of non-COVID. What now is once a month, and the very first Tuesday of every month we do our Kimber Bell Corner, and those designs that we share and keep up on our Facebook, or I'm sorry, on our website for 24 hours. is from a dealer exclusive. So this is to kind of play in role of that, where there are going to be some new designs that we'll announce at a certain point. And I don't know when that's going to start. I'm assuming we're going to be starting it in January, seeing as how I have the next corner and I have my kits ready already. So what?
Roseanne says, empty the bank is more like it.
Empty the bank, seriously, right? All right, so now we are done with our
In a
mitten.
perfect world, and yes, you would stitch the opening closed, but we're all rebels here, so.
Yes, no, because we're doing two, we're going to just move on to the next one, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. So I'm going to select the stocking.
That's cute, Mary. She said she only said that because Mo bought a drink for her. It's called Rat Bastard, her cat's name.
Her cat's name is Rat Bastard? Her cat or the drink?
I think both.
Okay. Okay. So now I still have a 4x4 hoop with no-show mesh. So this is the design that tells you on here that you need to have a piece of tearaway stabilizer. I used a tearaway stabilizer. I will admit the tearaway I was using was a little lighter than I would have liked, but that's okay. So I'm just using a no-show mesh, which it works just fine. So in this kit, you're going to have a
I did, yep.
I don't know where to focus because you're moving them all over the place.
So 2 pieces, my hand. So the plaid fabric, we're going to have 2 different pieces. We have a 5x10, which I've already folded, so that's a little deceiving. So 5x10, same as the last one. We're going to fold that wrong sides together, and then we have another piece that's going to be 5x4. And then we have your, what they call is the white fabric, but to match for the plaid fabric, I liked this one instead. And this is going to be the 5x3, and then a 5x6, and then you have your ribbon. So we are going to use our instructions here. So before we get started, what I am going to do is we are going to use the okay. So before we get started, because we're going to do personalization on this one, we're going to, before we go into embroidery, we're going to hit add here. And I am going to go to the fonts. I like the exclusive. And we're going to do Cindy. And then I'm going to change this to be small. And I'm going to go to my lowercase. I know my alphabet. I promise. And we're going to hit set, and then we're going to move it up here. And we're going to put it in. So the red line that you're seeing right below the name. I don't know if you can see that. There we go.
Get all up close.
So the red line that's below Cindy's name is the tack down line for the top of the stocking. So we know that the Y being below that red line but above that bottom black line is where we need to have it.
I know, I just filled with the line, and then there's like colors, but the colors aren't on the fabric.
Okay, so now we're going to do... What?
They were asking if you were having trouble spelling my name, but then Sherry said if you did Sherry, you could give it to me.
Oh, guys. Okay, so we're going to place the red fabric, as it says in the instructions, right on top of that line. They want the 5-inch line along that line, and then we're going to use our 5x3 piece, and we're going to tack that down. Right.
I think it was just one of those things that I knocked off.
And give it a nice press. So nice to have that for a 4x4 hoop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tack this down or up, so that I know where to place my ribbon after we do the font. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to advance in my steps to the lettering, and we're going to stitch Cindy's name.
Julie, I call it Burberry too. That's what it reminds me of when I want a scarf.
Burberry. Anyone interested in thread color?
Who wants to know?
I'm thinking of a Santana song. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Do you ladies want to know the thread color? Okay.
Thanks for sharing, Lisa. I hope I said that right. Donna wants to know.
Okay. It is a red color. That's 147 in Florianti.
Floriani 147.
147.
Julie, as with most of the fabrics, we would have to honor being able to cutting kits first, but then if we had any left, we could cut yardage. So you can put your request in here and I'll see if we have leftovers. This is the same red that you used before, right? We didn't change color?
Yep, it's the same one. Okay.
Yes, this is in a 4x4 hoop.
All right, so I went back to machine step number 3, and I'm going to tack down the ribbon. I guess you don't really need to do that. But again, we want to be 1/4 of an inch past, so 1/4 of an inch is showing of our red thread right here to the left, and that our ribbon is extending over about 1/2 of an inch. And we're going to put that down. I'm lying. We're going to machine step 4. And
Felt, we have Kimberbell felt.
yes, we do. We have Kimberbell felt.
We can walk over there here in just a minute. And then Donna, projects today are gift card holders. We have a mitten. And then we also have a stocking. Each kit will make 2. So either 2 mittens or 2 stockings. And they are $3.99 each.
Yes, ma'am. So we've taken the piece of red fabric and we have placed the folded edge 1/8 of an inch below that stitched line.
Unfortunately, Donna, no, we don't have just regular felt. We just have Kimberbell's embroidery felt. I like the plaid too. But I like the buffalo check too. I think I just want it all.
The other piece over there by you still?
My elbow's hoarding it. Whoa. And the designs are from Embroidery Garden. Our calendar for today has the links into where to purchase those.
All right, and then we're going to place the last piece of what they say is white, right side down, completely covering our work area here. And it's going to stitch all of our pieces together. And it's going to be leaving an inch. Let's say it's a half of an inch.
It's quite the tail.
Yeah, it is.
And it just keeps going.
Keep going, 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 going. I'm just full of song today.
Isn't it rolling? What
Yeah.
you were singing? Okay, it is. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
I just turned it into an Amanda thing. You know? Whatever.
Goodness. You just threw that on the floor.
No, I didn't.
I saw it.
All right, and just like the last one, I am going to go over this a second time. For security purposes.
You sounded like some announcement at the airport.
Yeah.
Donna, the table mat that we showed earlier was by Janine Babbage. They're called the Petite Table Toppers. We have 3 collections here. There's the Winter Holiday, Halloween, and Fruit. You get at least 4 designs in each CD, and they are $18. Yes, the stocking and mitten designs are from Embroidery Garden.
How many people would stitch out a turkey?
What?
How many people like turkeys?
We're stitching turkeys. How many want to stitch a turkey?
My trash can just can't figure it out. Smooth criminal.
Oh my god. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
All right.
That was a thunk. Me, turkeys are good. Is what from Kiwi, Sherry?
The turkey?
Yeah, no problem. I sure can. You want me to get it, Ruth?
No, she didn't get
All
it.
right. Well, take care, guys. Have a good sewing day tomorrow.
Yeah, well, today.
Oh, today. Oh, today. All right.
I'm making my,
Are you talking about the Kiwi turkey?
what is it, Starry Night.
Why not a turkey? Turkey's okay once a year. I saw one online. Yes, turkeys are,
20, I have 19 done.
just says B. Love turkey. I like turkey. Love turkey.
Okay, wait a minute, I can't find my. Oh, here you are.
All right, so we're going
So glad that we
to
give you giggles, Verna.
turn this bad boy out. I wonder if she made that purse. The things you ask yourself when you sew and make things, right? All right. So, at this point, when you turn your project the first time, both on the stocking and the mitten, you're going to fold it so it closed. Da, da, da.
In a perfect world.
Yes, but to be able to show it. We're gonna flip it real good.
Well, you said we were going to turn it, and then my mind went to total eclipse of the heart, and so instead of turn around, I had turn it out. Perfection tape would work too.
For what? Taping this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a great song.
The Stitch Perfection tape, yes, you could use that. This is, like I've said before, and I'll say it time and time again, the Kimberbell tape is so easily removed over the stitching that I'm stuck on.
Oh, we were talking about
KB.
closing your seams.
Oh, yeah. Stitch witchery.
Mm-hmm.
Fuse it shut. So there we go, ladies and gents.
Oh, that's so cute.
Gonna hang it.
It's a little A-Bay thing.
I don't know. Maybe someone will win the mitten that is nameless.
I was going to say, you're going to give somebody mine?
Hey. Maybe there'll be money in there.
Oh.
Never know. A sucker?
Money? No, a sucker.
A bin full of quarters? All right. So that's it. That's all I have. Should we go over the announcements one more time
Sure.
before we sign off? Any questions?
They both are really cute.
Totes adorbs. Okay. So.
Oh, somebody asked what turkey.
Phew. Next Monday, we'll find out. Hopefully, if someone hasn't already planned on doing that. We'll find out. So, 3 spots left in the Floriani Disappearing Dresden class that's taking place December 1st at 10. So, if you want to sign up, I suggest you hurry on in and sign up and get your kit so you're ready and prepared for the class. On December 11th, we're going to have the Cut Time Quilt More AccuQuilt virtual event that will be going over education on the different types of cutting machines and different dies. And then on December 17th is the Mastering the Go cubes. And the cubes are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They are really, really cool. There's cubes in different sizes, and then there's companion sets for those, and all those different sizes as well for corners and angles. So you'll learn more about those. And then we did show our neat little Janine Babbage Petite Table Toppers. These are $18 a piece. So we have the Halloween edition, the Winter Holiday edition, the fruits, and these are $18 each. And here are some samples. So this is the one Cindy's working on right now with the presents from the winter collection number 3, and the snowman that's in that same disc. And then we have the
We're flying.
3-yard bundle of the confetti fabric. That's all I have. Any
Yes, Mona, the
questions?
table toppers are an embroidery design.
Yes.
Yeah, Julie, it sounds like that's the deal, but I wasn't aware of it. That there's a limit for the AccuQuilt classes. Are the kits in for Merry and Bright? They have not been passed out to the other stores, so I'm not quite sure yet if they've arrived in Thornton or not. But we'll let you know when we get them.
We certainly will. All right, that's all we have for you today. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on next Monday. And enjoy the rest of the week with the girls up north. The girls and Jake from State Farm.
Yep. Maybe we'll get our Rich's Stitches.
Rich's Stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This week too.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Great week.